Well, hello there everyone, UXW Bill here with you once again. This time around I've got just a quick, well hopefully quick little computer video that I wanted to make before I went ahead and returned this Dimension 2100 computer system back to storage on the computer shelf of doom. Dun dun dun! Oh, it's another truism about me. I'm actually quite easily amused most of the time. This system is a bit of a rarity in all of the computers that I have, in that it actually shipped with Windows XP Home Edition. See, most of the time I have a definite favoring of Windows XP Professional, and so that's what most of the systems around here run. Well, as some of you may be very well aware, there is an unofficial Windows XP Service Pack 4 that was developed by a Windows XP enthusiast, featuring a whole bunch of updates and security enhancements, and also the ability to optionally receive Windows POSready, Point of Sale Ready 2009 updates. And that was something I was greatly curious about. Everyone, or just about everyone, knows that Windows XP POSready 2009 edition is basically a lightly modified version of Windows XP Professional. And so it's no secret that you can, by changing a couple of settings in the registry, easily backport the updates that will be available until the year 2019 to your Windows XP Professional system. But I was very curious if those updates would apply to Windows XP Home Edition. Now, in theory, at least, they certainly ought to, because Windows XP Home and Professional, they all base on the same files. I wouldn't be surprised if you could modify an XP Home installation disk or an XP Pro installation disk to perform the installation of the competing, or should I say, opposing product. But I certainly haven't ever tried to do such a thing, and I would imagine it would result in a lot of twiddling around. So even though the bits are fundamentally the same and all that good stuff, it wouldn't surprise me one bit if Microsoft had, in the course of providing these Windows XP POSready 2009 updates, decided to make them check as what system they were running on and refuse to install on, say, Windows XP Home Edition. So, before I retired this computer to the shelf, which I haven't actually done yet, I went ahead and I installed the Unofficial Service Pack 4. Now, it doesn't change the system's reported Service Pack revision level, but it does change the version string, at least in the System Properties window that you see right here, to report that it is version 2014. And, to my moderate surprise, it appears that the POSready 2009 updates actually install perfectly on Windows XP Home Edition. I knew they worked okay on Windows XP Professional, at least more or less, but I was very pleasantly surprised to learn that they also seemingly work on Windows XP Home Edition. So with that said, it's just about time to go ahead and wrap up this video, quit tormenting this old, slow, poor, overworked computer, and let it go back to resting quietly on the shelf. But I did have something that I just had to share with all of you that I found to be absolutely hysterical. So we'll go ahead and bring up the speed fan window here. And the only thing I'm going to say about this is, wow, this thing is making like the bread man and hauling buns. Check out the reported speed on that fan. I'd like to see your Core i7 super duper computer keep up with that. Alright everybody, thank you for watching as always, and by all means certainly do feel free to leave a comment if you should happen to have one.